Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to the 22 Panels Love and Rockets Book Club. I'm joined by Maria and Marisol, and we are going to discuss Love and Rockets Volume 1, issue number 32. Can you believe that we're 32 issues in, Marisol?
It's insane.
And you're not even halfway.
No.
Not even halfway.
Yeah.
So much
I
love
love
to
this
read.
cover.
So many different storylines in this one.
This Beto cover is fantastic.
Yes. Yes, because we got a bit of a theme going on in this one with the bit of racism and a bit of America's dealing with race. So so it's a cool. The divisiveness of it. Funny how it's all come to a head now.
May
and also like the culture clash.
So I was 10 and Marisol was negative.
Not born yet.
-6, -8.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I wasn't born until 94, so.
Okay, only -4.
Oh.
There you go.
Okay, I was in my 20s, in my late
20s. I have to look now. You were born in 94, so what month in 94?
May.
All right, so issue 45 is the first issue of your lifetime.
Hey.
So we're 13 issues away.
Yeah.
From the first issue of your lifetime.
Wow. That's crazy.
I think it's interesting that Gilbert, for the first time, is doing. I mean, he started last issue, but doing multiple stories, but in the same universe, in the same issue. Previously, when he did multiple stories, they were non-Palomar stories. You know, these are. I mean, they're not both in Palomar, but they you know, you've got Luba's origin going on at the same time as a story that at least tangentially involves her.
Yeah. Well, it's different.
The United States.
Different places and different times.
Yeah. But it's still something that we're much more used to Jaime doing.
Yeah.
Than Gilbert. You know, Gilbert before this point, I think when he has a long storyline going, like just focuses on that. He hasn't had the two long storylines going together. Jaime, I guess, hasn't necessarily, but that's just because Jaime doesn't do long storylines as much as vignettes.
Yeah,
deciding where a given story starts and finishes is much harder with Jaime.
Yeah.
Yes,
it's
totally.
Like, you're at 300 pages. That's the end of this story because that's a perfect amount to print at once.
Yep.
Or probably like 80 pages for the original graphic novels, maybe 120, that sort of thing. But you know, I mean, like this one's got Below My Window Lurks My Head, parts 1 and 2, but I don't know if there's going to be a part 3 in the next one. I think it's just we're gonna do some Ray, and then we're gonna go over and see Maggie and Hopi, and then we're gonna go back to Ray. And Maggie and Hopi are in the world in both of the Ray stories. They're just not the focus.
Yes.
So
yeah.
They exist, but as side characters at the moment.
I am just tired enough that I think we need to just go in order.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds fair.
So what did we think of our fourth Poison River?
Yeah, that was
wow.
Shit's definitely getting real.
Yeah.
It's becoming.
How old is Luba right now?
Yeah, it's becoming really,
she's 15 or something. Like
yeah, she's like 15.
And she's married this guy that's like 40.
No. The ickiness of the age difference just becomes more and more apparent in this issue.
Because she's still a kid and she's not comfortable with her body, like her big
Right.
boobs, and like, you know, when
You see
you're
her
that
cover
young
up.
and you've got yeah.
Yeah,
She's
going
covering up,
nuts to
and he
pull down her
throws her into the
skirt.
pool, and even
Right.
the butler guy who's there, like,
Yeah.
calls him out on, like, that was a shitty thing to do.
Yeah. Yeah, they're all feeling, and the lady goes, "Your daughter, senor?"
Right.
And like everybody's
My
kind
wife.
of looking at him like, "Geez, you pedophile."
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And she does look so awkward in the bottom of, what page is this? 4?
Page,
Where she's
Page-
with the dress and just standing
Yeah,
awkwardly
page
with her
3.
like
yeah,
super
Yeah.
skinny chicken legs.
yeah, because he's
Well, and trying to
dressing
pull
her
it
like,
down.
Yeah.
yeah, she's a small town girl,
Right.
and she's insecure about her body, and he's put her in this. She's a fish out of water, a complete fish out of water in this environment. She's
Like,
self-conscious.
not only does Peter marrying this 15-year-old girl make him a piece of shit, but apparently he has this other woman, Isabel, with his kid
Yeah.
somewhere.
Yep.
Like, good lord, man. How much shittier can you get?
Well, the
Yeah.
answer
But of course, as we keep
is-
reading,
the answer is very as he decides to go run the club and deal the drugs.
mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then he finally, and he's got his ideas about poverty and all that. That was interesting. That
Yeah. That it's
that
all
thing
just
when-
poor money management.
Yeah.
yeah, it's like, who's this? This guy is delusional.
He's a guy that's read too much Milton Friedman.
Yeah, Ayn Rand or something. Or,
Yeah, Ayn Rand.
yeah, it's like, but that's
Barry
it's a
Goldwater.
very, it's very Latin American right wing. Gotta
Yeah.
Mhm.
pull yourself up by your
Yeah.
bootstraps.
Bootstrap.
And
You're not, you
everybody
don't have
can
money
make
because
it
you're
if
not
they
working
work.
hard enough.
Yeah.
That's what that is. That's what that mentality is.
Yeah, and it's like, I'm sorry, but there's more to it than that.
Yes.
Well, and
and-
is he really working hard, or is he just?
No, he's getting lucky.
Right.
It's like
He's
he
got
knows
connections.
he knows the quote unquote, he knows the right people.
Right.
Mhm.
That's why he has all this money.
But but I mean, I'm just gonna go out on a limb and like when shit goes to hell, which it almost always does in these businesses, it's not gonna be because he wasn't working hard enough. He's gonna have some excuse for
Mhm.
why the world's out to get him or
The government.
Yeah.
the government, or probably
And
one of the
the
women. One of the
communists.
women fucked it up.
Yep.
Yeah.
And how
The
much you want to bet?
communists.
How much you want to bet it's going to be his own stupid mistake that gets
Of
him in
course it
trouble,
is.
but he's going to literally blame everybody else and Luba.
That feels I mean, and I've read it before, but I'm not remembering specifically what happens. So, I'm probably informed by my shadow memory.
Mhm.
But yeah, no, it seems like he's your perfect your perfect I earned all of my success but none of my failure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Right winger.
Yeah.
Gross.
Yeah.
I worked so hard. How could I lose?
Yeah.
Well, what about that guy? He worked hard too. Yeah, but he was a loser. I
Yep.
was a winner and I worked hard.
Yeah. Winners and losers. That's right.
What a piece of shit.
The law of the
I
the
mean,
jungle.
I
all that
could have
stuff.
gone on vacation all last summer and I
Mhm.
cut my time at my parents' cabana to only 6 weeks because I knew that I needed to buckle down if I was going to get into law school.
Mhm.
So then he puts Luba. He pushes Luba to go and dance with this young guy,
Right.
and then gets annoyed because the young guy is he's objectifying her because she's got the big boobs. And
And you really see how young she is, like in the panel. What page is that? Where you see her in a hat and a bikini dancing with some other women. Like you can see just how thin she is and how her body's like less like I guess womanly and defined.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The other two women next to her.
She still has no hips.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, because she is. Well, that's her body type too. She's got the it's one of those girls with big boobs and hips and skinny legs. But yeah, that's right. The other women look more womanly. And that's after she starts to get a bit more confident after they kind of make love normally, like she sort of
after he gets her to gets him to set aside his belly button fetish for at least one.
Ugh.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't like to
she takes control.
but this is weird. It's weird.
What's that?
his thing with her
belly
obsession with her belly.
And then she gets to be in charge of
he gets her an apartment and then she becomes
putting the apartment together.
Yeah. So I think she's sort of slowly getting more comfortable in this page, right? She's getting more comfortable with her status, and he's getting more successful.
But she's also clearly willfully ignorant because Bloss is trying to, and she's like, "No, I don't want to know. He doesn't want me to know. I don't want to know.
I don't need to know.
I have an apartment and nice things, and if the police come and ask me questions, I can say I don't know."
Yeah. It's a trope of a lot of those, gangster movies, the gangster wife that kind of just goes, well, this is my job. I just look after the house and I don't get involved in business. And
if I don't know anything about what's going on about his business,
and
I have plausible deniability.
It's, in her mind, it's better than being a bath woman and living with the very sick aunt and the aunt that doesn't like her.
Yeah. Because she even mentioned to him that like we're only sending money to, was it Tia Hilda?
Yeah, that's right. Not the other one. Yeah.
Only for Tia Hilda.
So then what's up with this Blast guy? Comes to visit and he's
well, I mean,
I don't know. He sounds like
he's got no money.
Yeah.
He's pissed at Peter.
But then Peter said that he thinks he sort of calls him out for taking their earnings. But then Peter says, "But then I sent you checks."
But we'd already been pissed by that point, so
Yeah, but I get a feeling like he's gonna betray him for some reason.
It does
feel
like
feeling?
that. Well, I mean, he's trying to already. He got the job, and he's now. Don't you want to know what Peter does? I can tell you what Peter does. Don't you want to know?
Yeah. Like what's going on there? Yeah. I'm working with Peter again, just like old times. Like it's just what's going on?
That's a time bomb waiting to blow up in his face.
Yeah, something going on there.
Then we have the phone call from Isobel. The Luba answers.
One?
Yes.
Oh, that one.
Yeah, the one Luba answers, the one at the end.
That's
and then Peter's father comes to the door, and it's like, holy shit. Luba is gonna find out what's going on with Peter.
Yeah.
And then Peter turns up at Isabel's house, at
Yeah.
his house, I guess.
By
And
her
oh,
expression, she's not happy to see him.
no, she
Well, I
looks
think she's
like
afraid, and probably should
well,
be.
she's yes, yeah,
I mean, he looks like he's there to be a not nice guy.
Yep.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Maybe we'll
So
see that conclusion in somewhere within the next couple issues.
Yeah, I
yes,
don't know. This is another Poison River's another longer arc. I think it's at least
Hmm
as long as human deostropism.
right.
So so I think we've got a few more issues.
I found it interesting that in the city scenes, that Pedro character was always in the background.
Yeah.
like like when Peter is
Yeah.
in page I don't know
Yeah.
what page it is, page 5. He's they're putting the contraband or the drugs in the car, and he's shaking the guy's
Right.
hand, and he's like, obviously business is booming, but it's Pedro, like it's like he's making up for his shortcomings by trying to be successful. It's like a little message, isn't it? Like this guy.
Yeah.
Well, and it sets the time as well,
Mm,
because Pedro was just huge in that
in that time
early
frame.
60s or mid to
Yeah.
late 60s, early 70s before
Yeah.
people finally went, "Oh, maybe this isn't so cool."
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
I
Yeah.
love this this opening page of the
Oh,
book.
it's great, isn't it? Me too. I opened it and I went, "Oh my God, that's great."
Ray
Yes.
sitting in the window
Yeah,
on the phone.
with an old-fashioned
Yeah.
phone. Now, Marisol, do you know how to use one of those phones?
The rotary phones? Yes. I actually do.
That's good. That's good.
I've never used one in real life. I've never owned one, but I do know how to use it.
Okay. Okay, good.
I've seen enough older movies to know how
have you
they.
had a phone that was connected to the wall?
I did.
Okay.
There was a time where I had a phone that was connected to the wall.
Okay.
The ones I remember the most, I don't remember if we ever had any cord phones.
Okay.
I'm pretty
Right.
sure we did, or at least my parents did a long time ago. But usually our
Yeah.
house phone was one where like it was wireless.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
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 Still connected to the wall, but like the
Right.
earpiece itself
Right.
was wireless.
Right.
Now we had one of those, like what Ray's using there, and so that we couldn't use the phone outside of parental
Right.
without parental supervision. They put a lock on the rotary thing, so you couldn't turn it. And then, but what you could do though is that you could call by pressing the button. So you go to do number 2, you go tick tick, and then you go 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, and you could call like that.
Huh.
Believe it or not, we worked out.
That's
we
cool.
could call without
Because
using the
that's how
rotary
that
phone.
system worked. It actually worked essentially based on obviously not Morse code, but it worked based on pulses on the line. So
Yeah.
you didn't need to. It was the number of clicks that it happens. So,
Yeah.
if you got
So
creative.
So that's how we used to bypass the security. We could.
Nice.
Yeah,
there you go.
Back when you weren't, if you made long distance phone calls before 5 o'clock, it cost more. I mean, for that matter, long distance phone calls cost more. Period.
Mm-hmm.
Which,
Oh yeah.
so many kids of even your generation, Marisol, are like, wait, what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you had to wait till 5 o'clock to make a long distance phone call, and then you wanted to keep it short.
I still remember
your parents
when,
always
like,
do,
you had the phone plans that you had to pay for like so many text messages, or it was like so much change per message.
Yeah.
But it all added up.
Yeah. I remember those too.
Because of how teenagers text. Of course it added up.
But
Yeah, it's
Uh,
amazing how
Like
now.
through my years in high school, we had
Mm.
2 phones in the house,
Mm,
one in the kitchen and one upstairs.
mm,
I think I got one in my room when I was in like college, and it was still on the house line. I
mm,
didn't have my own line, but
mm.
for a long time there wasn't even.
No,
Hmm.
we only had one phone
Yeah,
in
yeah,
that
no,
whole in the
exactly.
whole house.
Well, I mean, my dad literally worked for AT&T, and we still only
Right.
had the three, you know. Um, so I mean, yeah,
Yeah. I mean, we only had one house phone, but I know my brother and I got a little Nokia to share when I was in fourth
okay,
grade because we went to the same elementary school. Like, we would ride the same bus and everything. And mom was like, okay, since you guys, you're going to be together to and from school, here is a phone in case of
Just
emergencies.
emergencies only.
Yes, emergencies only. And it was like one of those basic plan,
and
basic
how did
Nokia
you
phones.
guys
A
define
burner.
emergencies?
Well, at that age, emergency was just calling mom.
Yeah.
That was it. That was our definition of emergency. And as we got to be teenagers, we had a little more freedom with the phone. You still can't use the internet on the phone because that's expensive and we don't have money for that.
Right.
But now we were getting phones, each of us, me and my brother. And this was now in like, I think seventh grade. When I was in seventh grade, we both each got our own phone. Um, and we had like the Motorola Razor. I remember very
Mm.
clearly in like junior high, I had the pink Motorola Razor, and I loved that thing. I knew how to text so fast on that.
I remember my
Oh my
son with
God.
his first girlfriend. They would like FaceTime at at, at from bed and like fall asleep together every night and leave that on.
Hmm.
Because nobody bothered to ask if they had unlimited data. My
Yep.
son did, but his girlfriend didn't, and they ran up like a $300 bill one
No.
month. Right.
Oh
Oops.
no.
Oops.
Oh my God, that's terrible.
Well, no, what's terrible is rather than being apologetic and and um
Oh.
oh, we'll change our behavior, blah blah blah, it was, well, that's dumb, why don't we have an
Kids.
Oh,
say the 14-year-olds that aren't paying for any of it.
exactly.
Yeah. Oh
Oh,
boy.
we're gonna get a new phone plan? Yeah, okay, with what money?
Right,
Yeah.
right,
Where is this mystery phone money coming from?
right.
Oh boy.
But now I
So
pay for our internet and I pay for my own phone, so I can do whatever I want.
there you go. That's
So,
that's the key. So
uh,
let's talk some Jaime. I mean,
Yes.
other than just this beautiful window.
I
I mean, it is
know.
such a
There
beautiful
was
window.
a part of this issue that cracked me up, and in this story, um,
Mhm.
when everybody starts coming over to the house,
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
coming over to Ray's apartment, and
And
it's like
there's like a
the
party.
whole party.
That's in the second part of the story, but yeah.
Yeah. Like the beginning here, it's just him and Doyle. Because Doyle
And then
left his like
Danita.
girlfriend, right? After this?
Yeah.
Or right
Doyle
before this
left the
happened?
girlfriend because he got out of jail and she was still like,
Getting him into trouble, basically.
well,
Like,
Hmm.
yeah,
just,
she was still into drugs and whatnot. And he just didn't want to be part of that because he was cleaned up.
Hmm.
yeah.
Remember last issue we had that moment where his girlfriend's friend, asked him what he went to jail for, and it's for hitting a woman, and she got all swooning because she could tell that he'd changed because she pissed him off and he didn't hit her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Such a high bar that is.
You know, I mean,
No, because he said, why did you hit her? And he said, because she hit me first.
oh yeah,
And-
that's right. That's right.
Yeah.
And she just hit him. But he
Yes,
didn't hit
that's
back.
right.
That's right.
That's right.
That's right.
Yeah.
Still not a high bar.
No, it's not a high bar, but
The bar is literally in hell.
But that's
Bless you.
Bless
a
you.
little bit higher than if it's just like hitting randomly as part of an argument.
Yes.
yeah. So then in this story, we find out that Ray has been going out with Anita, which
Yeah.
we didn't know.
Well, I
So
mean,
Ray-
it looks like Danita set her sights on Ray and succeeded
Yep.
slightly more than.
Well, Ray had his eyes on her for a while, and then kind of one thing led to another. It takes, but I love the Ray's face when he he realizes that Doyle has realized that he and Danita are together, and he looks back at Doyle like,
Yeah.
I'm embarrassed.
Doyle
Like,
just taking a drink and giving him the side eye.
yeah, like, well, Doyle,
Like,
Doyle
so,
is judgmental.
Danita.
Then you can see
Yeah,
that Danita's still living in the shadow of Maggie.
There's some great expressions here from Ray.
Oh, yeah.
Danita too.
Which that has to hurt. He's got to know that much that hurts her to basically still be living in Maggie's shadow with him.
Well, I mean, I think he does. You've got this. I keep having this recurring nightmare where Maggie doesn't know she and I have split up.
Yeah.
And then we head out east.
Yep.
And in this corner, that's a great splash page too.
And another thing that Marisol's probably never seen. There was once a time where if you put a quarter in a slot, you could make a phone call from this thing called a phone booth.
Payphones are.
Payphone.
I know what a payphone is. How young do you think I am?
See, I just have to make that joke because every time I have to remind like my fellow teachers sometimes, you know, because they go nuts. What do they need? What do they all need phones for? I didn't have a phone when I was in high school. I did just fine. And I'm like, yeah. How many payphones were in your high school? Oh, there was a whole bank of them by the gym. I'm like,
exactly.
Where's the payphone here?
Nowhere.
Exactly.
So how are they supposed to call for a ride?
That's why everybody has a cell phone.
Yeah. So in this splash page, did you notice in the gutter, in that drain? Have you look at the bottom left there?
I did not see that at first.
No, I did not. I like the eyes. Yeah.
There's someone in there, and on the right hand side, at the other end of the gutter, there's a little pebble doll or something,
right.
which is kind of cute. It just puts this little. It's very cute.
This little thing, this little guy.
I feel like
it's adorable.
The guy in glasses giving side eye to everybody is another cartoonist, but I can't quite place him.
Right. I love his expression.
Yeah.
It's so good. With like the lip out too and everything that just seals it.
Yeah,
they all look like observed people, like real. Yeah.
I don't know why, but half the time we see Penny's like wrestler lady bodyguard, the woman looks uncomfortable. I don't know if it's just because she's constantly like glaring.
That's how you make yourself look scary.
Yep. Yep. She's just, looking foreboding, like don't come near her or I'm gonna hit you.
I mean, she's doing a great job of it.
Yeah.
This also looks very uncomfortable sometimes.
Now, here's my question: when they go to see, oh, what's Ray's ex's name? Maya. When they go to see
Oh,
Maya,
yeah.
is Hopi just being a jerk, or does Hopi really not? I can't believe that Hopi really doesn't know uh like the Dead Boys, that they're punk rockers. Hopi and
Mhm.
Maggie are punk. I can't imagine that she would actually, mistake the
Yeah.
Dead Boys for the Grateful Dead. Um or then, go into Gordon Lightfoot when talking about Nick Rott. Uh
No, I feel like she's got to be doing that on purpose.
yeah, I feel like she's being a punk.
Yeah.
but
Mm.
but I can't tell if Maya feels like because Maya at some point, you know, is like, just when exactly were you two into punk? I don't think you've heard of any of these people I've mentioned.
Yeah.
And then Maggie and Hopi fall off the deep end.
Yep.
Mm.
I mean, I have no problem with that. It's just an odd thing to do at your
I think it's
ex
like that wouldn't
ex
happen.
boyfriend's ex girlfriend's apartment.
Yeah,
Yeah, no, I
that's I
think
feel like
that's
that's not typical.
I think Jaime that's Jaime's little that Jaime went a bit of his own not fantasy or whatever, but that he
Yeah.
I
Like we
think
haven't
I
had
he
a moment like this in
decided
a minute between Maggie and Hopi. Let's throw it in here.
I think that it's actually all the setup, the panel at the top of page 17, where Maya joins in and Maggie taps out.
Hmm.
Because
yeah
that's the thing with Maggie. Maggie's not into girls, she's into Hopi.
Yeah.
yeah
And that's the difference.
Right.
Like
yeah
it's fine when it's just the two of them.
Hopi's into girls, Maggie's
Hmm.
into Hopi.
Yep.
yeah
Um,
yeah but yeah I was reading that. I'm thinking, nah, that wouldn't
yeah,
happen.
no, I mean, it was
No,
it was a
but
weird turn,
Hmm.
yeah, I mean, look, it might happen with
particularly
some
when it wound up
women.
being real rather than like if it was fantasy, yeah, maybe, but
No,
Yeah,
this ended up being real.
right,
And Maggie
like
looked
look,
super uncomfortable when Maya asked her to join in or told her to join in.
right,
yeah,
right.
yeah, like it would. I'm sure it happens because there are people who are like that, but not to
Hmm.
Maggie and Hopi. Like it's just
I don't know. I
so
could
out
see
of
Hopi
character.
being like that
Really?
Yeah,
at
uh,
various times in her life. Yeah.
Hmm.
I
yeah,
think
but
Hopi
I
struggles
don't
with
boundaries.
well, both boundaries, and it's like I mean, for all Maggie's self-esteem issues that we actually get to see, I think Hopi has even more.
Oh, I would believe
Mm,
that.
mm.
Hopi, and
Yeah, yeah.
this is still a theme in Love
Mm,
and Rockets. Hopi has a really, really hard time being happy.
Yep.
right.
Copa's just got issues because I know
Right,
a couple issues back, she left and then came back from her
right,
mom's place
right,
and said that like her mom's husband was being a creep
right.
and they were fighting and blah blah blah. And a
Mm,
lot of other shit going on. And I don't remember if it was mentioned in another issue, but I think that was why Hopi had left home in the first
Yeah,
place
yeah.
and ended
Well,
up living with Maggie.
I think didn't her mom's boyfriend, new husband, whatever, abuse her?
interfere with it. Yeah,
Mm.
I think so. Yeah, something.
You know, um,
Yeah, it just seemed out of character. Definitely for Maggie. I don't know.
Mm.
yeah. I think
It felt a
the
bit
only
iffy.
thing I can that makes it anywhere near in character for Maggie is her like reality has been thrown out of whack by the fact that she just found out that Ray is
with Danita.
with
Mhm.
Danita. Even more so because Hopi then points out, hey, didn't you tell him he could see girls while you were away? That's what he's doing.
Yep.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like she knows better and she's like, wait a minute, I chose you over Ray, but we haven't gotten back together and here he is with somebody else.
hmm
Mm. Mm.
Um
it's messy.
but yeah,
Is what it is.
it's definitely messy, but
I
in
feel like that's a running theme of
typical Jaime
this
fashion, it's
series.
brilliantly drawn.
Yes. It's like this is life. Shit
Yeah.
happens and it's messy.
Yeah.
Messy and it's complicated.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
we also see, I think, Hopi's picture on that milk carton
Yeah.
Yes,
that
somebody
she stole from Maya's
reported
apartment.
her missing.
Yeah. Yeah.
hmm
And then we go back to Ray and Danita being very
Yeah.
domestic, and then
Mhm.
everybody starts showing up.
I love that expression on Ray that at the bottom of that first page, just, when
Yeah.
Yeah.
he thinks that the ex is
It's not the
coming to get him.
ex-boyfriend. Good.
Yep. Breathing a big old sigh of relief.
That's fantastic. I love his cartooning stuff.
And then Leave It to Penny Century decide to go
Turn
across
out.
the country to
Yep.
to tear Ray a new one,
Because
only to
it's
sit back
Ray-
and go, wait a minute, I was the one that wanted you guys to break up.
Yes. Ray
Meanwhile,
has
everybody
just
under the sun shows up at the apartment, and Ray's just sitting there. Is that
having every expression under the
a
sun.
knife stabbing into his back or his heart?
Yep.
In the
I think
It
I
is
don't know. I
back.
can't tell if it's his back or his heart, but it's definitely a knife stabbing into him.
Yeah.
he's dreaming of a knife stabbing into something.
Yep. Because who we got?
Yeah.
We got this friend here. We got Penny and her bodyguard.
Litos.
We got Litos and his kid. And a bunch of other people who seemed like maybe some old friends that like Ray and Litos and all them hung out with.
Oh, actually, is he dreaming of stabbing Litos in the back because he's talking to Danita and the kids are together?
No, I think he's thinking I'm gonna get killed.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Ever since
someone's
Danita
coming to
told
kill
them that like her ex and Elias's dad is coming to
Oh,
look
well, we
for them.
do have my daddy's just got one eye. So what? My daddy's got a knife.
Yeah.
Yeah, and in the first panel of this part two, he says, then Cornelius stabbed the guy in the throat. That's why he left Stockton and came here.
Right.
One time he got so mad he was going to stab me.
Right.
Yeah. So he beat up my daddy last time. So so he's thinking I'm going to get killed. I'm going to be dead. Someone's going to stab me.
And the whole reason this makes answering the door much worse.
That's the same dude.
Someone plugged up the peephole before he moved in.
Right.
That's the same dude that shanked little Spider. So everybody's talking about him stabbing people. So it's like, oh, he's a stabber.
And then Danita goes, and Ray's
he's left
now
alone.
completely. This is a great panel here. Hi, Eddie.
Hello, kitty.
This is a great panel.
With the window and
Danita and
all
the baby.
thoughts.
2 + 2 = 5.
Mm-hmm.
Often,
money, ice cream.
often ice cream,
and
money.
A hand stabbing.
Knife.
Stabbing.
He's just got everything going through his head at once here.
Yeah.
And I love the 2 + 2 = 5 because
yes,
it's clear that he's got all this going in his head and he can't make sense of it.
And then just the complete nonchalance or indifference that he has when Danita's ex walks in.
And immediately has the cops show up.
Yep.
And then all he says is, tell Elias his daddy said hi. And look at the family across the hall.
Yep. The fucking nosy neighbors.
Well, I mean, it's kind of hard not to hear
Yeah.
cops in the hallway taking down whatever. So I don't know if it's nosy neighbors as much as it's scared to death neighbors. Now wondering if they're living across the hall from a drug kingpin.
It could be a little bit of both.
Yeah, I mean, the cops just turned up and, it's a cop on the phone. I mean, that would have been a big commotion there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I feel sorry for the guy. Like, you see his face when they've got him down there. You see his absolute fear in his face. Like,
yep.
So you kind of see his humanity there.
Yeah. Jaime makes him very human here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because he was maybe just coming to see his kid.
Right.
And everybody's just been building him up to be this really bad guy.
Yeah, and maybe he wasn't looking to start a fight or nothing. Right. He just wanted to see his kid.
Yeah.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah.
I almost feel bad for Ray a little bit. He's just got all of this mess thrown at him.
I mean, I do and I don't.
Yeah. If I said only a little bit.
He's awful passive.
Yeah.
He can make decisions.
Mm-hmm.
He makes everybody else make decisions.
Yeah, things just happen to him, don't they?
Right.
Yeah, in many ways. Yeah.
It's like he's not really putting himself in this line of fire. It's just happening.
Whether it's Maggie or Danita or whatnot, Danita decided to seduce him. Danita decided, okay, it's time to go.
Mm-hmm.
Maggie decided to seduce him. Maggie decided to move on.
He's just kind of going with the flow a little bit.
Only he clearly wants things. He just isn't good at asking for them.
I don't think we've ever seen him be very confident in his decision making of what he wants.
Not at all. And he's so unconfident that he allows himself to not do anything.
Mm-hmm.
Whether he's tricking himself into the idea that he's keeping options open or whether he's just afraid that somebody might say no.
Yeah, and then he ends up just becoming a passive participant in his own life.
Right. At least so far.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hopefully for his own good that changes.
Yeah.
But
I like Ray a lot.
Yeah. He's a pretty good guy.
He's definitely a good guy. At least I think he's definitely a good guy.
He's a reasonable guy. He's just reasonable. Yeah. Like he doesn't have I think he doesn't have the trauma that other people have, and so
for sure.
He just kind of
I'm not certain of that.
People with trauma are attracted to
because some of this is a trauma response too. It's the I don't want to hurt anybody because I've been hurt.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe.
I mean, remember, Speedy was his best friend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he also had run away from him before all of that went down.
Yeah.
And, came back. Because he couldn't handle New York and a different life. Yeah.
Yeah. I kind of relate to him in a way. Like he reminds me of me a bit. I mean, not that I haven't had trauma, but he's sort of like, oh well, he's pretty self-contained.
Yeah.
So
we haven't gotten to know him much yet.
Yeah. Yeah.
We've essentially gotten to know him enough to know that there's a lot more going on than he's willing to show us. He's that quiet guy that's always there for your problems and like pretends his own don't exist or don't matter or whatever. I mean, just think of him at Penny Centuries when Maggie and Hopi got back together.
Yeah.
He was just like, okay, I'm here. Maggie needs to see Hopi.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm just here along for the ride.
You know, and at no point was he, look, I'm glad you're back together with your friend, but I want you.
Yeah. Yeah, he didn't fight for her.
Didn't fight for her at all. Yeah.
But you know, it's just that kind of love that, well, if you're happy, then that's.
Yeah, but he didn't even say that to her. He only said it to Penny. You know, I mean, that's a way of fighting for her too. He could have sat down and talked to Maggie and said, look, I love you, and what I want for you is to be happy. So if what makes you happy is Hopi, then go to Hopi. But I don't want you to think that I don't want you.
Yeah.
And I want you badly enough that I need to know what your decision is here. I can't sit flailing in the wind, wondering, is this a phase? Is this a fling? Is this a whatever? You know, am I waiting for Maggie or am I trying to put myself back together and move on with my life? Instead, he's just kind of like, gotta let
maybe he's not good at expressing his needs. Yeah.
And I think a lot of that has to do with I don't think he thinks his needs are important.
Yes, and that is a trauma response for sure.
Yeah. I don't think he thinks his needs are important. You know, I mean, it's definitely something you see. People who are so used to their needs not being important that when they love people, their way of expressing it is completely sublimating their needs to the needs of the person that they love, to the extent that they don't even really figure out if the person they love is having their needs met. They're just not having any resistance.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I just, particularly as I looked, just
the
haunted eyes.
I feel like
haunted eyes in this top left panel on page 22 just have me thinking so much about everything we know about Ray so far. Because I mean, look at him. I mean, even in that picture, it's like
he's like resigned to his.
If this guy's gonna kill me, he's gonna kill me because that's what he needs to do,
and that'll be that.
Yeah.
I don't want him to feel bad. He's had a tough life. If killing me will make it better,
so be it.
Yeah, he hasn't even put all the locks on the door yet.
Right.
The guy just walks in.
I mean, and look, he's like horrified when he sees the cops show up. Rather than grateful, he's horrified.
Yeah.
He's not feeling saved. He's feeling the anguish of the guy who's being.
Yeah.
I mean, Ray is just so ridiculously empathic.
Yeah, he's over empathetic.
Yeah, to the point of self-detriment.
Yeah.
All right, let's move on to some funnier stuff.
Yes.
Well, I don't know if it's.
Okay,
I don't know
not
if it's
entirely
funnier, actually.
stuff this time because you know, skinheads and swastikas.
Beating up old ladies.
Yeah, no.
You gotta love the Mohawk guy sitting next to the guy in the Jackson Brown t-shirt.
Yeah. What the fuck? And the Ozzy Osbourne.
Right.
Yeah. So This story threw me because I hadn't read it for years and I didn't remember it. And it mentions something that actually happened in El Salvador in 1980s, in the 80s. I can't remember when. I did look it up. 1989.
Yeah, they call it now they call it San Salvador. Is that
Yeah, that's just the capital. So
okay?
El Salvador is the country.
Country
and
and San Salvador is the capital. Okay.
Yeah, so basically these Jesuit priests got killed. They were so there's this Catholic university run by the Jesuits, and it's a very progressive university. Well, it was just a university, so they were thinking, God Lord, they were thinking
Clearly communists.
Literally communists. So
Clearly communists. If they ask questions, they're communists.
Exactly. So they were challenging the status quo, and the students were thinking, they're putting out publications that were challenging what was going on. And so the 6 Jesuit priests, these death squads came into the offices of the university and killed 6 priests and some of the people, the support staff that were there, like housekeeper, and it was they were, I think they were caught eventually, or some people were caught, and scapegoats probably, but I don't think that the high officials who ordered it were actually paid for. I don't remember. I wasn't there anymore when this happened because I left in 1984. But yeah, it's interesting that this he mentioned this, and it's in the news, and then there's this whole stories about the American reaction to these news and how everybody reacts differently. Oh, it's that like that skinhead is saying, "Oh, it's that same old boring El Salvador bullshit. Put on the cartoons, man."
Yeah.
I thought.
Yeah, and then the other guys like kill all them beaners. Oh, the right wing dad.
Right wing Hispanic dad.
Oh
yeah. Fucking trash, man.
Yeah.
God,
I hate. There's nothing more disgusting to me.
It's those goddamn rebels disguised as government soldiers who did it.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Why would the leftists want to kill the guys who backed them up? That's literally, the question that all of us on the left have for the whole idea that January 6th was a false flag, because clearly the people on the left wanted to disguise themselves as Trumpist and go try to disrupt the transfer of power to the president that we elected.
Yeah.
I mean, that
makes
total sense, doesn't it?
Yeah. Oh no, it's just like they don't take responsibility for your shit,
Right. I mean, this is going back to what we're talking about in Poison River. There's a certain class of people that I work hard. I wasn't given anything. Nothing I got by luck. It was all my hard work and whatnot. Anybody who hasn't accomplished what I've accomplished is because they're lazy. But when then things turn sideways for those people, it's always somebody else's fault.
Yeah. So this is also the news that 3 young skinhead males assaulted a 60-year-old black woman. It doesn't say black woman here, but later we find out it was a black woman in front of a supermarket. And I think the implication is that it's these guys were involved.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Like they were watching the news earlier, and then after the blonde girl and her dad left, they high-fived.
Oh yeah, they high-fived. So they're like, that's what they.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And
you said the wrong thing to the wrong dude, Bambi.
Yeah. we see again here Riri, Marisela, and also that photographer guy who was in Palomar with his daughter-in-law.
That's not him.
It's not?
I don't think that's him.
I thought it
No,
was.
no, no.
There's a different guy.
He's some. I think he's some. He's a sort of liberal kind of. He's this sort of a bit of a. Let me have a look. I don't think so.
Yeah, I think
Why
we
do I-
might just be meeting him.
Yeah, I
I
think
thought it
he's.
was
we'll have
photographer
some
guy.
more.
Yeah,
Because
no,
later, like towards the end,
no, because
they
that other guy
say-
had a beard.
yeah, but this is now a couple years.
I don't know, but
That what made me think that was him is that somewhere, where was it?
no, this guy's like an activist, like a liberal kind of.
He's
Okay,
a documentary filmmaker.
yeah. Well, that's what made me think of him because the guy taking photos in Palomar didn't he end up making some kind of like book or documentary about what was going on there and the people?
Yeah, he looked different to this guy. He didn't have glasses. Like this guy's.
That's why I thought that was him though. Dang, maybe I was wrong.
Yeah,
Yeah,
nah.
no, I think that and unfortunately
I think
we're ahead of whoever the people who are that there are people working on the Love and Rockets wiki. Things are slowly moving along,
Ah,
but
uh,
not
right.
fast enough that I can go look stuff up easily yet. And I'm too lazy to start contributing.
fair.
So yeah, so it's interesting. So we have the right wing skinhead shitheads. Then we have the Riri and Marisela, who are
Right.
obviously immigrants. They're getting the same
And
news,
worried
different
about whether or not
reaction.
it's
It's happening in their country.
Palomar, yeah.
And then there's the liberal kind of guy who's been to Latin America. He's done work there and
Knows people and
knows people, and he's like, oh yeah, so in the news. So different parts of the society, different reactions.
is so
And
wrapped
he's
up
got
in
the
it, he doesn't notice that his
young
daughter is
girls
bulimic.
bulimic. Yeah, and then she's and she's she's sort of a bit aware of, but the wealthy people, the wealthy.
Well, and then we
kind
get
of-
the super wealthy Hollywood mom
yes,
doing her
with the little
exercises by the pool.
really weird kind of
Heroin
skinny.
chic.
Yep.
Yeah.
God, I hate that
Is that what
phrase.
those eyes? Is that what those eyes mean? I was like, what's up with that woman? She's so skinny, like she's anorexic
Yeah.
skinny,
Yeah.
and her
That's
eyes
that.
look weird.
Mm-hmm. That's that
Um,
heroin chic,
and-
super
Yeah.
duper skinny.
Yeah.
Ugh, goodness.
Yeah, and
It's
her
just
kid is a
hilarious seeing
dickhead.
her next to the big fucking bodybuilder dude.
Yeah,
He's so massive.
Well, I think that's her personal trainer /
Yeah.
bodyguard / I don't know.
Jesus.
yeah. So
And at the very end,
yeah,
we
very
got what's his butt from the gas station. We've seen this kid before.
yeah. He's part of Love and Rockets, the band.
Mm-hmm.
So she was one of the girls who came to see the band and fell in love with the guitarist.
Yeah.
She was the one that got a crush on the guitarist.
Wanda, right?
Kristen.
No, but the
really
girl's
big girl.
name is Wanda, isn't it?
But Wanda was her
Mm.
friend,
Was her
Oh.
friend.
the one that
Yeah.
didn't like it.
I just noticed on page 26, or in the middle panel where the guy's leaning on the car and the two girls are approaching him, and there's this girl in the foreground with really weird hair and cross eyes and
Yeah, oh my
freckles.
goodness.
Oh my god. What the heck?
What is
Very late
happening there?
80s.
Oh shit. Yeah, whoa. That's like a really bad
This
yearbook
this
photo
is
kind
all
of
like
shit.
this is the end of the John Hughes era, like a minute before grunge.
Ah,
Is what we're
Yeah.
seeing
Oh,
here.
and yes,
it's
some
the
of the people
transition
walking
period.
around, like bottom left panel of that same
Yeah.
page, the people walking in the background and foreground of that. It's like,
Mm.
holy shit, man. If you look at, yes, some of the characters are just, what the
You
heck?
know, you got like the end of the new, or well, the new wave is transitioning into neo-punk, but they're all teeny tiny. Preppy is cool again.
Mhm.
Metal is cool. Um, Big hair, short
Yeah.
shorts. I mean, seriously, you want to just be disturbed as all hell. Go watch a baseball game from like the 1980s and just look at how the people in the stands are dressed,
Goodness.
Yeah.
particularly like the late 80s. I mean, I don't know if there's a reason that, cargo pants and flannels became popular
Mm.
because it was like the
Something had
polar
to give.
opposite of what was cool, and what was cool was just both not functional and not comfortable and looked horrible, and I mean,
Oh wow.
and
Yeah.
I don't even mean looked horrible like in like the weird fashion sense. I mean just like somewhere fashion got checked at the door.
Mm. Yeah, it wasn't.
You know, I mean, this is a really good. I mean, go watch like Say Anything, or again any John Hughes movies. You know, anything from like 1985. You know, any teen rom-coms from like 1985 to
Mhm.
1990. I mean, there's a reason they're so good, because this generation at this time had no fucking idea who they were.
Yeah.
You know, because they weren't quite old enough or smart enough yet to know how freaking evil Reagan and company were.
Mhm.
Mm, mm.
Even if they wanted to go back to cool people on the left, it's not I mean, Jimmy Carter is a lot of things, but cool is not one of them.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, a high schooler in the 80s, you know, had their their formative years defined by Vietnam,
Mm.
you know. Yeah.
It was a
And it
weird
shows.
era.
It shows in
Yeah.
like the crazy short shorts and the Ozzy Osbourne tank top.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, so the 90s looked a lot better.
Little bit, I
they
would
looked at least
say.
some better.
Yeah.
They seemed at
In
least
some
more
ways,
functional.
yeah.
More functional. Yeah. 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 So then we have the moment, the bit that I remember that, when I saw this bit, as I was saying before we started recording, because I was coming out, and this bit where Marisela sees Kristen in her car and just goes, "Oh my God, that's a gorgeous girl," and she buys flowers from her, and she's left like with this, like
Right.
Yeah.
absolute love struck by this beautiful girl, like absolute. And I just remember that so vividly when I saw that. I was like, oh my God, I remember this. I read it 30 years ago and I remember this. Yeah, this that beautiful girl.
I also forgot MC Hammer was a
Yeah.
thing.
Oh yeah,
Along
those
with all of
pants.
his fashion.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
As we see at the top of page 29.
Page 29. Oh, page 29.
Oh yeah. That hair.
Oh yeah.
Good God, that hair.
Yeah. Totally.
Oh.
Yeah. And bicycle pants. And I used to wear those a lot.
Yeah.
Bicycle pants and Doc Marten boots combination. I used to wear that.
Yeah.
I mean, Doc Martens are back in fashion.
Yeah,
Doc
Martens
never
cool,
really
man.
go out of fashion, but can you imagine them with bicycle pants?
Oh Lord.
Yeah.
I mean, can you really imagine them with like Lululemon?
That's definitely a look.
Right.
It's a look, but in a leather,
but now cut your Lululemon off above
jacket.
the knee.
In a leather motorcycle jacket. I'm sorry, but it was a look.
I'm not gonna say if it's a good or bad look, but it's certainly.
I mean, it works better with the leather motorcycle jacket.
That's fair.
Come on, when you're in your mid-20s, you look good in this shit.
I can't talk shit about that. We committed our own fashion crimes growing up. the multi-layered shirts, like the short sleeves with the tank tops on top of it.
Right.
Those studded. I wore the little studs on it, or the bracelets. They had that.
In the 90s, I did the long sleeve shirts with short sleeve t-shirts.
And that stupid scene kid hairstyle, where like it all like half of it goes over your eyes and you can't see shit. And you're constantly flicking it out of your face. I can't make fun of any other generation. We had our own fair share of fashion crimes.
Oh boy, yeah.
Oh, that's funny. And we end on kind of a serious note here with these kids who come into the liquor store, where one of the Lone Rockets band guys works at, and ask him to find some people who roughed up that old lady.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. And they look like NWA. Those guys, like they totally dressed like they're in a uniform,
along with that same style.
Yeah.
Like the flat. Oh, what the hell are those hats called?
Flat billed hat.
Yeah. I swear there was another name for them, but yeah.
I don't. I like my bills curved.
Yeah. So then we have a race war about to happen or something. Some shit's gonna go down.
Yes.
Some shit's gonna go down.
In a big way.
So we got a few loose ends in this one, don't we? So we got Marisol got a crush on American Girl. We got girl with bulimia.
Like, how much would that suck though? You left your family, your country to run off with your girlfriend, and she gets there and
starts. Well,
you've got the job. You're paying the rent.
Yeah,
she's selling flowers on the road,
and she's gone and getting distracted by and I mean, I don't know what happens because I don't remember this.
I don't either.
I can't remember, but nothing's gonna happen. I mean, what hope has she got with that girl? Let's face it.
Yeah, I mean, and
There are two different
I
worlds
mean,
here.
let's face it, but I mean beyond that though, she's Luba's kid. So
Yeah.
uh, the fact that she got away and is aware that there's things that she needs to work on is hopeful for her, but we
Mm,
know it's not going to be an easy fast road.
mm,
She's not just Luba's kid, she's Luba's oldest kid, so she's the one that has had to go through the most. She's the
yeah.
one that's had to
Yeah.
pick up the pieces. She's the one
The
that's
oldest daughter.
right,
What a role
Yeah.
that is.
right.
Mm,
Oh, good.
yeah.
So favorite panels.
Yes.
Favorite panels. Oh boy.
For me, that is the middle panel of God, what is this page number? Uh, it's 22. It's like page 3 of Below My Window Lurks My Head Part 2, where you see the whole party in
Okay.
Ray's apartment and he's
Page
just
20.
imagining being
Yeah.
stabbed.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's just like
Okay,
how
for
everybody
me,
showed up. We didn't even get to see half these people show up. They just did. And now they're all here. They're all hanging out together while Ray is essentially like counting down to his demise.
yes, right.
He's what from the look on his face.
For
Just knowing how
me,
long he's got left.
I gotta say I love the splash panel with the gutter and the eyes in this corner because and
Yeah.
I think there's other really good, like I love the one with the window, but this one when I turned into it as well, this panel actually made me go, oh my God, this is great. Just the whole composition, the whole thing, all the faces, the
Yeah,
little
everyone's expression is fantastic. And until you mentioned it, I never saw the eyes coming from the gutter in the bottom left corner.
yeah. So I just love, yeah, it's just a little feast for the eyes, that one. So that's my favorite. And this one,
Yeah.
as usual, there's heaps of other panels. I love so many panels of where Ray's expressions, where he that one when the relief, like he has every expression, all his cartoony little expressions in that one, where when the other guy, that guy is coming to get him, like it's just hilarious, like ooh, it's just fantastic. But yeah, we'll go with that splash. What about you, Ted?
I'm gonna continue. I think we talked way more about the Gilbert stories, but we're all picking Jaime panels.
I know,
Uh,
I
but
know.
but I'm
I think Gilbert's writing is just
yeah,
incredible one.
Gilbert and Gilbert did a lot of great art in these two stories too. But
Yeah.
you both nailed it. The Ray expressions, even sometimes in the simple panels, because I'm going with the 2 + 2 = 5
Mhm.
uh chaotic
Yeah,
thought panel. In
yeah.
part because I love the chaotic thought balloon in pictures
Mm,
more than words. But in part, even though Ray is so small and in the distance, because it's clearly a picture of him standing at the window from outside
mm,
at night. So like the building is just black. You've just got the
mm.
lighted window and Ray standing in it. Um,
Look,
and even that
just him
small,
and his thoughts.
you can see
Mm,
like the weight that he's holding.
mm. Yeah. No, it's great communication. It's great. And that's
The posture, the blank stare, just even in the teeny tiny, it's almost as powerful as the the very next panel, which is just him with the cigarette hanging out of his mouth,
Yeah.
staring at Edwards in the door.
yeah.
you know, yeah, Jaime can do so much with so little. So
It's
much.
incredible.
So,
Hmm.
yeah. Well, that's another one
Yeah.
in the books.
Yeah.
Always
I'm looking
fun.
through.
Always fun. What's
Yeah.
what do we got? What do we got next? Oh, this is a great cover. I love this cover.
Ooh,
The
very
Oh
nice.
yeah.
issue
With the line of
33.
cops
Oh,
and Maggie and Hopi.
Right.
vintage Maggie and Hopi. Maggie
Oh,
and
that's
Hopi a few
right, because
years
it's the
ago.
beginning of Wig Wham Bam.
Oh wow. I remember that title. I don't remember the
Yeah.
story at all. But,
No. And then
wow. Oh, Love and Rockets Part 3 and Poison River Chapter 5. I think I'm
yeah,
gonna read that one early because I really want to know what happens in Love and
yeah.
Rockets Part 3 with Marisela and Tristan. So now I'm like, oh my god, I need to know. Ah,
So, all right. Hopefully next week works for everybody.
Yep.
Otherwise, I'm certain we'll figure it out soon.
yeah.
As always a
No, we did
blast.
well today, only an hour and a half.
I
Yeah,
know. I
it was
mean, every
fantastic.
once in a while we're kind of concise.
Yeah,
Um,
only
so,
sometimes.
you know,
Even though we went into a bit of a thing about the rotary phones, but
Yeah.
yeah, and
it has
phone
to be done.
booths and well, thank you, Maria. Thank you, Marisol, for the
Yep.
Love and Rockets 22
Our pleasure.
the 22 panels Love and Rockets book club. God, I'm just garbling words today. We will see you after the next page.
Hey guys, this is Tyler from 22 Panels. I'm here to tell you all about our Patreon. If you enjoy this show, please consider donating to our Patreon to keep this show going. We have many different tiers, all different levels to help you decide what's right for you. Okay, so get on out there to patreon.com/22 Panels Podcast.